Okay.
thing. You're good.
No noise, though, is good noise when it comes to your vehicle's brakes. I mean, scripts aside. But what happens when you do hear a squeak, a squeal, or a grind? Is it an immediate safety concern, or can you keep driving? Dow has a translation of 3 common sounds your brakes may be making from our Valley View Live sponsor, Angie's List.
You're driving along and everything's fine until you hear a little squeak as you begin to stop. It could be the call of a big repair bill, or it might be nothing. Many people will drive on hoping they won't hear the squeak again, and some of them will get lucky.
It could be dirt, it could be the pads are starting to glaze over. Sometimes a couple of really good hard stops will fix that. But if it continues, it's best to have a look at.
If your brakes squeak when you stop, that might just mean that your brakes need lubricated and don't need replaced. But if you do hear a high-pitched squeal that goes away when there's added pressure put to the brakes, that's a sign that you need new brake pads and should be checked out right away.
The sound that should cause your heart to pound is the grind. Some might describe it as a low growl. That noise indicates rotor damage, which is a major safety issue.
If the brake pad is chewing into the rotor, that can cause that wheel to lock up, whether it's on the front of the vehicle or the rear of the vehicle.
If the rotors are damaged, ask your technician about replacing them instead of trying a repair.
Nowadays, a lot of places are cheaper to replace pads and rotors than to resurface. You also get a much better brake job with much better longevity of the pads.
I love it.
Look, we're talking
Right, we're
cars
talking
here.
cars.
Talking cars.
Now, the cost of a brake job can vary widely depending on the type of vehicle and the extent of the damage. Angie says, though, expect to pay between $200 to $300 if you only need pads, double that if you also need rotors. She says new pads could last anywhere from 20,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on how you drive, not here in Las Vegas. Angie's List is a proud sponsor of Valley View Live. And